What's up, YTPC? This is DSG Pipe Smoker with another pipe smoking video. I am smoking an Art Fuente. I think it's called a Queen Bee. Yes. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's an Art Fuente Queen Bee. Very good. And I'm also drinking Arctic Rhino Coffee Porter, another local brewery company. There's a lot of beers out there locally. Locally being up here in Alaska, but yeah, there's just a lot of them, and I'm really thankful for it. There's a lot of coffee companies too, which is kind of cool. But that's not the topic of today's video. Today, I'm gonna go over I'm gonna enter my response to ABMC, who's doing another contest. And she wants to know what our favorite pipe material is. Now, I don't have enough experience with all of the other non-briar and non-corncob alternatives, such as hardwood, clay, and meerschaum. So, this isn't going to be a very informative video. That being said, this is my entry, and as of right now, until I do try a clay and a meerschaum, I have a couple of corn cobs, and I have a hardwood pipe, but other than that, the rest of my collection are all briars. And with that being said, right now, I'm pulling for Team Briar, and let me explain why. For one thing, it's a much more abundant material. Corn cobs are becoming a lot more numerous nowadays. It seems like the big thing is, at least these days, as of the recording of this video, in September of 2016, the big thing is custom corn cobs and short, stubby briar pipes, with the popular shapes being pokers, devil ances, and Rhodesians or bulldogs. But that being said, I think that briar is a much more abundant material, and that's kind of evident as far as if you go to smokingpipes.com or pipesandcigars.com, one of those places, it's very clear that there are a lot more options for briar pipes. The other reason that I'm pulling for Team Briar is, out of all the pipes in my collection thus far, the best smoking pipes that I have are made out of briar. Now, the olive wood pipe that I have is a great smoker. It's especially a good smoker for Englishes and Balkan blends. And yes, I do have corn cobs, and one of these days I'll do a video on them. Like, I'll do a review on them. One of them's a Legend, the other one is a Missouri Pride. They're basically the same pipe, it's just one has a naked finish and one has a smooth finish. But I have found that, like I said, my best pipes are briar pipes. My best pipes being my Dagner P5 Devil Ants, My 320, believe it or not, my 320 is an amazing smoker for what it prefers to smoke. The Artisan Bent Apple that I have is also another good smoker. It's actually one of the better ones that I have. And what's it called? The Tobacco Village Bulldog pipe that I have is also another great smoker of mine. Now, that's not to say that the others that I have aren't good smokers. They all are. Pretty much the only bad briar pipe that I have is the first estate restoration attempt that I made. It's that bent apple or bent egg one that I got. That one doesn't smoke as well as the others, but that's more or less my fault. I'm sure that pipe, when it was brand new, would have smoked better, but that was just me trying to learn how to restore pipes. A third and final reason why I think briar is the better material is it seems to perform better than all of the other materials. Olive wood, at least in my experience, performs at a similar capabilities as briar. The only thing that I've noticed about it, olive wood will tend to produce this very olivey kind of taste. Imagine that for the first few bowls, which really only goes well with a handful of blends. That being said, I don't really like the taste of briar when it's first being broken in. However, I will admit it goes better with a lot more blends. Maybe not exactly your Bright Virginias or your Virginia Periques, but it still goes a lot better with other blends, and it's not as forward or as dominant as the olive wood taste in an olive wood pipe. What I've noticed about breaking in corn cobs is they tend to be very sweet. It's not just a cream corn taste, it's a very sweet taste. And that really only goes, well, I guess it could go well with an English or a dark Friar Kentucky blend, but I've noticed that they go better with aromatics. Which, to be fair, that's generally what I smoke out of my corn cobs anyways, is aromatics. And actually, on that note, I just thought of another great reason why briar is the superior material for pipes. Briar pipes can alter a blend and kind of either prop it up and make it more prominent, or it'll kind of bring out other elements of the blend. This is particularly true in Balkan and kitchen sink blends like Mississippi River. But you won't get that necessarily in a corn cob. At least I don't. I have found that Latakia just doesn't perform very well in a corn cob pipe. Other blends will, particularly aromatics, and even the burley blends will do well in a corn cob. Like I said, in my olive wood pipe, Latakia and Balkan blends tend to smoke really well in it. But outside of that, briar will smoke all of them well, in general. But like I said, you just gotta find the pipe that goes well with certain genres. And the only way you're gonna find that out is by smoking them. But when you do that, you'll be rewarded with a better smoke and a better smoking experience with that specific genre, or even specific blends. To conclude, again, I haven't tried a clay pipe, I haven't tried a meerschaum pipe. I'm just responding to Amy MC's contest, and this right now is the best response that I can possibly give you. Right now I'm pulling for Team Briar, but you know, if I get a meerschaum pipe or a clay pipe, that may change. The guy who runs GQ Tobaccos, actually I don't know if he runs it, I think he's just somebody who works there, but he said that once you go meerschaum, you probably won't go back to Briar, because meerschaum doesn't ghost like a Briar will, so it's similar to a corn cob in that regard. Sorry about that. Cigar's burning unevenly because I'm not focusing on it. But it won't ghost like a Briar will. And because of that, from what I was told, it'll smoke every blend, irregardless of what the pipe dimensions are, absolutely perfectly. And I've heard similar things about clay, so for the time being, I'm pulling for Team Briar. So with that, this has been DSG Pipe Smoker with another pipe smoking video. You guys have a good day.